Now you can start.
Am I audible, Ria? So can we start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Motivation is what gets you started. Habits is what keep you going. A very good afternoon, everyone. With this warm welcome to everyone present here. It's a wonderful day, and I hope you all are good. I am Priya Kumari, the host of today's event, and today's topic is Power Habits to Create a Successful Life. Miss Ritu Tandon, ma'am, it's a great honor to have you with us. We are very grateful to your presence. I also see a quite number of people have joined us. Before I proceed, let me take a brief moment for the introduction of my organization. This webinar is conducted by SAMS Welfare Foundation, which is a non-profit entity established to work in the area of education, social welfare, empowerment, skill development, livelihood generation, and the employability, health research, cultural, international cooperation, sports, environment protection, or any other similar sector. We promote healthy lives, balance, and active community and strong businesses. It allows the volunteer member to concentrate their energies in an effort on the long-term goals when freed from day-to-day details. Let's talk about the topic. The successful people believes in themselves. If you are going to successful in creating the life of your dreams, you have to believe that you are capable of making it happen. They set goal, they go to the extra mile, they take actions, and they practice appreciation. Now, let me introduce today's speaker to you all. Miss Ritu Tandon ma'am. She is an empowerment coach and on the mission to help working professionals excel both in their personal and professional life. She is the founder and CEO of Shivovam Unlocking Potentials, a corporate training and mentoring venture. She conducts motivational sessions. She believes that man is the creator of his destiny and has infinite capabilities to achieve all his desire with the right training and guidance. She has a rich corporate experience of 25 years and has worked in the multinational bank. Her valuable experience in customer dealing, corporate banking, relationship management, strategic planning has helped her not only hone her interpersonal skills but also master the art of influencing. Other roles and achievements of her: President of Corporate Talent Council, Delhi State of WICCI, that is Women Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Superwoman 2020 awardee as the best motivational speaker and content writer, Delhi organized by Forever Star India. Panel expert with the Life Positive team for one-to-one mentoring as life coach and NLP expert. Before starting with the today's event, there are some ground rules which our participants need to obey and follow them. First, feel free to drop your questions in the chat box. We will answer every questions in the end, and every participant is requested to keep their mic mute. Lastly, a feedback form will be shared in the chat box. Now, over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, hello everyone. A very good afternoon to all of you. I know it takes a lot of motivation to be here, and thank you so much for your participation. And I really hope that we'll keep the energy going, and I'll be able to motivate you to create the life of your dreams. So thank you, Priya, for the nice introduction. And as we go forward, I would want each one of you to please be participative. Put your questions. We will take the questions in the end. And whatever comes to your mind, please keep penning it down, because it is not possible for a human mind to accumulate all the data whatever you hear simultaneously. So it's better if we take short notes, make down on keep a note of things that you resonate with or the things that can help you, and you can go back and revisit these notes as a reference point for your future empowerment and self development. So I welcome all of you, and I really wish that the topic that I'm going to be talking today would be able to help you get more clarity about your future life, and also motivate you and inspire you to walk on the path of success by your own self efforts and hard work. So I would like now to share my screen so that you could also visually see and hear me talk and understand what I'm trying to convey. Because firstly, you'll have to understand that your life is your responsibility. The day you decide that I'm going to make something worth from my life is the day when your self journey of development and progress starts. So make a promise to yourself that from today onward, my life is not going to be the same. I am taking full responsibility to whatever happens to me in future. I will start living more consciously. I will develop good habits. I will consciously think, plan, strategize, and make every move in my life. This is what successful people do. And if all of you want to be successful and want to be called that you are successful leaders in your whatever domain you are in, then please start living by these rules from today. So I'll just take few minutes to share my screen and we'll get going. So hope my screen is now visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I start my presentation. So the very first question that comes to my mind is, what does success mean to you? Success is a very relative question. For each one, success is different. When I ask a 20-year-old person what is success, he would have a different set of definition for success. And the same definition will not hold true for a 30 or a 40-year-old person. So we have to understand that success will keep changing its meaning as you progress in your life. But right now, I would just simply ask you, can you call yourself successful? I think most of us will not be in a position to call ourselves successful. Now, I want you to take a pause for 2 minutes and to visualize yourself that what is that image of success that comes to your mind when you can proudly say that I am successful. Think in terms of your career, think in terms of your health, think in terms of your personal life, your relationship, think in terms of your lifestyle, your wealth accumulation, and think in terms of meaning, contribution, and significance to your life. Picture that image in your mind clearly now. When is the time that you would be able to call successful? What do you see yourself being, the CEO of a company, or running your own business enterprise, or living or a very lavish lifestyle? Whatever it is, each one can have his own idea, I mean any kind of success image in his mind. Here we will have to objectify success, because unless and until we clearly create an image in our mind, we will not be able to reach to that position what we are aiming at. So create that image in your mind now and call that position B, where you want to achieve or reach in your life. So if you have that clear image in your mind now, then we are ready to start our journey from where we are now at present in our life, that is position A, to reach to the position B of your life. Now, honestly, tell me one thing. If you keep doing the things that you're doing now, will you be able to reach the position B which is desired by you? Or will you have to do certain different things? You need to do certain, skill development, or you have to upgrade yourself, or you have to, revisit your whole routine, or your, the way you are spending your day. You have to reschedule your activities. Something you'll have to fine tune so that you accelerate your movement towards the desired position, that is your success position. So, what is it that you will do to reach your success point? That is what we are going to discuss here. So, if you want to reach to success point, that is your B position, you will have to bring about a change in yourself. You have to self develop yourself. You need to acquire new habits. You need to upskill yourself. You need to do some trainings. You need to, do some e-courses. You need to really, kind of train yourself physically, mentally, and get more experience to reach your position B. So, in a way, if you want to recharge yourself, retrain yourself, you are also redeveloping yourself. So, the more you self develop yourself, the better you become. You develop better skills, you acquire better habits, you start increasing your productivity, your performance get enhanced. So, the more you self develop yourself, the chances of you becoming successful will increase or decrease. So, success is directly proportional to your self development. The more you invest your time and energy in improving yourself, your chances of creating success for yourself will increase. So, every day, you have to invest your time and energy in the process of self development, because we all need a better life. We all want to grow and succeed. We want to live a purposeful life, and we want to fulfill all our goals and dreams. So, are you ready to begin your self development journey now? Is the question that I want to ask each one of you. Because if you're not ready and prepared to work an extra mile, to put all your efforts, you will continue to live an ordinary life. To become legendary, to become successful, you have to make a promise to yourself. So, we will start our journey of learning the 21 powerful habits that will help us change the trajectory of our life and help us move forward in the direction of our success journey or successful life. So, the workshop that I am doing today is inspired by my book 21 Power Keys to Create Your Dream Life. Now, this book contains all the habits that I'm going to be talking about. Plus, it also has a lot of scientific data to revalidate whatever I'm trying to tell you. And the best part is that all the learnings and insights are shared through a very interesting and intriguing story. We all understand the power of storytelling. Since our childhood in India, we have heard many mythological religious stories, and they have, played a very important part in giving us the right ethics, the morals, and the values that we, value even today in our life. So, storytelling makes more impact in our mind. It kind of make us emotionally connect with the story and also learn the important message. So in this book, what I have done is I have started this story about a Swiss girl, a girl staying in Switzerland who is in her early 30s, who's depressed, lonely, and dejected, who has no direction, no ambition, and no dreams in her life. She is absolutely lonely, desolate, and dejected. And suddenly, one day, she meets a business tycoon from India who's a very successful business entrepreneur. And when she begins to start talking with him, she realizes that this person is her guiding star. The person becomes the most important person in her life and starts initiating a series of change in her through giving her the powerful habits or power keys. So each chapter in this book, the guru or the mentor unfolds one powerful habit and power key and helps the protagonist redevelop herself. He rekindles ambition, dream, drive in her, gives us hopes to dream again, gives us the power to take action and move forward in her life. The story will inspire you to start your own self development journey. And as you proceed in the story, you yourself will be forced to embark on a similar journey. So, this book will be transformational if you read it and emotionally connect with it, and also take actions and move along and evolve in the story. So, going forward, if you want to know more, you can buy this book on Amazon, Flipkart. It is also available on Kindle. So, taking the important lessons from this book, I will take this journey forward and I will be sharing the 21 powerful habits that you have to imbibe in your life if you want to create the life of your dreams. So, let us start with our very first key. The very first key or powerful habit that can bring a complete transformation in your mindset, in your attitude, and your mental ability is the power of gratitude. I will start this with sharing with you some very important facts. There is a wild berry which is found in Africa. This berry is known as the taste berry. Now, the special part of this berry is that if you eat this berry, after eating this berry, whatever kind of food that you eat, whether it is sour, whether it is tangy, whether it is sweet, spicy, whatever kind of food you eat, it will taste only sweet in your mouth. The same I can say is with gratitude. When you introduce gratitude in your life, that is when you start seeing the positive things in your life. Your focus shifts from noticing the negative things in your life, from complaining and criticizing, towards appreciation and thankfulness. So, gratitude is that one habit that brings you in a positive state of vibration. When you start noticing good things around you, when you start appreciating people around you, when you start appreciating your own goodness inside you, and you start creating from a zone of hope and a zone of optimism. So, if you want that you want to create something in your life, leave back the past behind. Be thankful for all the good things that happened in your life. Be thankful that you have a dream today and you can create a bright future with that dream. So start your journey of self creation by going into a zone of being grateful. The moment you become grateful, you shift your whole energy in your mind. Your whole entire body starts functioning from from a state of peace. Your anxiety, your stress, your complaining, everything takes a back seat, and you come in a positive and a happy state of mind, and you start dreaming and moving forward with your plans. Gratitude not only physically and mentally improves your health, but also gives you a drive to create a better future for your tomorrow. Today, a lot of celebrities openly talk about practicing gratitude. There are various ways that you can practice gratitude in your life. The easiest and the simplest way is when you get up in the morning, just before getting down from bed. Just close your eyes for 2 minutes and be grateful. Be thankful for all the good things in life. Be thankful for all the good things that happened in the last day or maybe the last week. You could be thankful for your good health. You could be thankful for being, physically active and alert. You could be thankful for your family. There could be so many things in your life that you could be thankful for. You could also maintain a gratitude journal. You could start writing your gratitude on daily or weekly basis, just to come into that state of positive energy, into that state that things are okay with me, things are good with me, and I can take this, even I can make them even more better. So the more gratitude you feel, the more you will be inspired to do or make your life better. You could also do small acts of kindness to come into that state of gratitude. You could help somebody, you could appreciate somebody, you could, send an appreciation note or flowers to somebody. There are small gestures that you can add into your life to add gratitude in your life, to start your journey, start your day, start your life by expressing gratitude. My next power key is the power of prayers. Now, how many of you can see electricity? None of you can see electricity. Yet, all of you are enjoying the benefits of electricity. Similarly, the same thing is with God or universe or that energy which exists outside of us. We may not be able to see it, but it gives us a sense of belonging. It gives us a sense that we have been created not just by a coincidence, by some intelligence, by some force. And once you learn to connect and surrender to that force, to that energy, to that God, you will see that your life will start going towards a new trajectory. It is not necessary that you have to be religious or you have to follow religious practices. I would just say that praying is a simple way of being connecting to a spiritual source. Any source which you feel empowers you, gives you faith, makes you believe that you can achieve everything you want in your life. So, prayer is that power of connection. When you learn to experience an inner power inside you, when you learn to connect yourself with that inner power, when you learn to have faith in whatever new activity you are doing or whatever risk you are taking, it is always said that whenever you are doing something new, take a leap of faith and go forward. So faith is that power that makes you try doing something new. Take something that you have never done before. Take that first step in breaking your own limitation. So I would just say that when life can be easy, why do we complicate it? Why don't we surrender to that power which has created us? And why don't we pray to that power to give us guidance that we should move forward and make the right decisions in our life? It is so easy and so simple just to connect with that power for 2 minutes every day. Just ask for more inspiration, ask for more guidance, thank that power to give you the intelligence and the wisdom to take right decisions in your life. Your life, your destiny depends on the choices you make. So if you have that inner intelligence, if you have that inner intuition that this is what you need to do, don't you think that you will make the right choices and move faster on the path of progress? So I request you all to try this power habit. Just connect with your own inner self, with your God, with that universe, whatever gives you peace. Connect with that power, surrender yourself, and allow it to guide you in the right direction. And now I would move on to the third habit. Before I move on to the third habit, I would like to ask you, what do you think is your most prized possession? What do you think is the gift that God has given you and you are born with? So, our number three power habit is the power of smile. Do you even understand and realize the importance of a smile? Just imagine if all the humans living on this earth stopped smiling. How would it be to live? Won't you think that you would be just robots or machines who would be moving without any emotions, without any acknowledgement of each other, without any expression of love? Life would be so dull and boring. Smile is like an electric bulb which, lightens up everything. And smile is your power. Smile scientifically also creates a lot of difference in our mind and body. When you smile, even when things are not going right in your life, when you are in a foul mood, just go and stand in front of the mirror and just smile for 5 minutes, even if it is a fake smile. But believe me, that smile will stimulate your brain to release positive and happy hormones like serotonin, endorphins, and these hormones have a positive impact on your entire body. They de stress you, they lessen your pain, they lessen your anxiety, and as a result, you will start feeling better in a while. Smile does wonders not only to the person who smiles, but also to the people around you. It is the easiest and the best way to connect with people, to form friendships, to form bonds with people. When you smile, you open your heart to others. Man is a social creature, and for person to perform well, to be successful, he needs to connect with people. You cannot walk on the road of success alone. You have to connect and collaborate with people to move forward. So smile as often as you can, not only to make yourself happy, but to take people along with you, to make the environment more positive, to increase your self worth and your confidence. And smiling always makes you look more attractive. So make conscious efforts to smile. Be like the child. You know how many times do children smile in a day? Children generally smile 350 to 400 times in a day. And as adults, we bring down that to maybe less than 50 smiles in a day. That is when we start losing our innocence. We start losing our natural state of joy. So if you want to be in that positive state, you want to, do positive things in your life. So the simplest and easiest way is to develop the habit of smiling. Whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, or whenever you look at yourself on your phone on a selfie mode, smile to yourself. Whenever you see your loved ones, smile to them. Whenever you see the helpers who come to your house, or on the streets, who are helping or doing some kind of service, smile to them. Whenever you walk to your workplace, smile to your colleagues. Whenever you meet a customer, smile to them. A smile will always open doorway for new opportunities. So the third power key or power habit I told you all to incorporate is to smile. So all of you now please smile to yourselves and welcome this new habit in your life, that you would be smiling much more than you normally do. And as we move forward, the fourth habit that I'm going to be talking about is power of affirmations. Now, do you all know that 70 to 80% of your actions, your thoughts, your behavior is governed by your belief system? That means it is automatically ingrained in you to think in a specific way, to behave in a specific way, and take actions also in a specific way. And this is all happening because you have created a software in your mind, and that software is your belief system. You have acquired this belief system. Just sorry for this. You have acquired this belief system through your growth, or your, since you were born, you've been around people, you've been hearing them, you have your own experiences, your own neighborhood, your childhood, your schools, your college, and all these years you have acquired and created a belief system in your mind, and that becomes your guiding force, which helps you to live your life in a specific way. Now, some of these belief systems are good for us because they guide us, that how we have to live our life, how we have to conduct ourselves, what should be the characteristics that we have to display. But sometimes these belief systems become limitations for us. We start judging people, we start judging circumstances only because of the belief system we have acquired from our childhood. For example, you would not be a person who would be taking risk in your life, because every time you think of taking a risk, people in your family, they don't support you. They tell you that it is always better to have a safe and secure life. Risk will only ruin you, risk will lead to failure, and as a result you don't try anything new. And if you don't try anything new, there are chances there will be no growth in your life. So affirmations is that one power tool which can help you get rid of your unproductive beliefs. Now, what is affirmation? Have you heard about affirmations? Have you read about affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements. They are statements which are written in present tense. They are very powerful, short statements which you keep repeating in your mind like a mantra till your mind starts believing that this is true. Just imagine if from your childhood you have heard that you are an irresponsible child, you cannot do anything in your life. That statement will become your reality. And whenever you will try to do something, those words will echo in your mind that you are not responsible, you will not be able to do anything. So, if you have been victim of any such statements or any such belief system which has now become part of your existence, it is time now to recreate your own belief system. Reprogram your mind with new powerful affirmation. Write down your power statements today. Just after this workshop, create a list of 10 affirmations for yourself. It could be, you could, whatever area you face challenges, you could create affirmations around that area. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. Sorry, not want to be, I am successful. I am wealthy. I am strong. I am courageous. I am living a luxurious life. I have a lovely, beautiful, happy family. I have beautiful friends. Whatever you want in your life, create your affirmations now. Start repeating them, start writing them. Whatever you have to do, keep repeating them in your mind, maybe 1,000 times every day, till each and every cell of your body starts believing them to be true. If I ask you what is 7 into 8, do you take time to actually add up, or do you instantly come with the answer? You instantly come with the answer because you remember the tables. It was only by repetition that they have become a natural reflex in your mind. You have automated that answer. Your muscles have stored that answer, and within seconds, you can come out with the answer because it is an automatic reflex. So, similarly, if you keep repeating those affirmations in your mind, they will finally dig deep into your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind will automate them for you. Just imagine that movie Three Idiots. What happened in there? Amir Khan used to keep repeating, all is well, all is well. As a result, whenever there was any challenge, any problem, he would keep repeating. And instead of the mind going into a panic situation, it would remain calm that things are okay. And instead of taking a hasty decision or reacting impulsively, the mind got time to think and respond. So you have to keep repeating your affirmation in front of the mirror, or you keep writing them in a notebook, or you make a screensaver and read it daily on your phone or on your laptops. But create affirmations for yourself. Keep speaking it into your mind that I am whatever you want to say. I am. Speak it with full confidence, speak it with full emotion, and feel that energy going into you. Feel it every day, and one day, believe me, your mind will make you that. Whatever you think you can achieve, you can achieve. Whatever you believe you can achieve, you can achieve. Just imagine that whenever you keep repeating in your mind that I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. What what happens when you see a chips packet of chips? You would be tempted to open it. But somewhere that repetition will come into your area of focus. I am healthy. And it will stop you from, indulging in that eating. And rather you would go and pick up a fruit or something healthy to eat. So your mind comes to your side to rescue you and would give you an alternative to take a better action rather than following the same old pattern of your old habit. So, affirmation is the way to change the direction of your life. Create affirmations and start using these powerful statements from now. Repeat them, write them as often as you can, and you will see lot of breakthrough coming in your life through this. And now I move on to the next habit, which is power of visualization. Have you ever heard about this? Creative visualization is a conscious effect when you try to visualize or clearly imagine your future. You do this with the power of your mind. People in the past, people who have created legendary history, are the ones who have actually visualized their success story much in advance. Have you heard about Walt Disney, the person who has created all the important Disney characters, the one who has created the Disney parks around the world? When he was young, he visualized this, massive beautiful characters, the fantasy themeland parks to be created around the world for children, for their amusement. And when he tried to sell this idea to investments, nobody believed in him. Nobody could visualize his vision as he did. As a result, it took him his entire life to create Disneyland. And when finally Disneyland was opened, he was not alive. And when the press asked his son that how would your dad feel when he would have seen this day of Disneyland being inaugurated? And you know what the son said? The son said that my father saw this already. That is why this has happened. This is the power of visualization. If the mind can see it, the body can achieve it. This is the secret of many people who have created legendary stories, who have achieved great heights because they visualized in their mind whatever they want to achieve. If you know about Elon Musk, he is now, at a place where he is creating so many revolutionary things, the whole idea of going and staying on Mars. I mean, is it not just out of imagination, but he is visualizing that vision. That is why he is able to work in that direction to make that future into a reality in the coming times. So use this power with the best of your ability, because when you give your mind a target, when you bring that awareness into your mind, your entire mind and body will come into action, and they will try to help you whatever that you are visualizing to manifest into your reality. For imagine, just imagine that, if you want to buy a car, and what happens is that, you put that wish into your heart, and you visualize that, I want to buy this new XUV 700, or whichever car you want to buy. And what happens is, whenever that car is going by, or whenever there is an ad of that car, your brain activates, and it stimulates you to notice that. So your awareness towards whatever you visualize in your mind increases your chances of grabbing any opportunity coming your way. So just in the starting of this workshop, I had requested all of you to visualize your success image. So I want you to every day, 5 to 10 minutes, visualize that success image every day as if it has already happened. Start living in that reality. Start feeling that emotion. Let that emotion go deep into your subconscious mind. Let your whole body cells, your whole muscles store that memory, and let it guide you as a reflex action to take you there. By this process, what will happen, that whenever there would be an opportunity which would be floating around, your mind will become alert like an antenna. It is going to make you, notice that opportunity, and will also push you to grab that opportunity. There has been lot of research being done on this topic of visualization across the world. So many patients get cured if they are treated with the power of visualization. When they are asked to imagine that they are being healed, their disease is being cured, and the results are amazing. People actually get cured of so many life threatening diseases with the power of visualization. I would also like to share a very famous experiment which was done with a team of players. So, a team of basketball players were divided into three teams, A, B, and C. Team A was asked to practice the game day in and day out. Team B was asked just to focus on building their physical fitness and eating the right kind of diet and taking care of their nutrition. And Team C was just asked to practice creative visualization, and they're playing the game in their mind. That means they were not asked to physically play the game, but only play it in their mind. Every move that they're going to make, every action that they would be doing to win the game, they had to visualize in their mind. And after few days, when all the three teams were tested on the ground, the performance of Team A and Team C was at par. So the power of visualization is as strong, as tenuous as exercising physically for the game. So if your mind is evolved emotionally, with all your senses engaged in the process of visualization, it prepares your body just like you are physically preparing for that activity. So use this power tool, because in history also, many great kings have used this power to win wars. Many scientists have created or invented new things with the power of visualization. They visualize their invention much before, in advance in their minds, before actually creating them. So if you want to create success in your life, visualize your successful life much before in your mind. And now we move on to the next power habit, which is the Power of self-belief. If you believe, you can. If you believe, you can't. You are correct always. So the things that you believe that you can do, you will be able to do. And the things that you believe, I can't do it, you will never be able to achieve. This is the power of self belief. Have you heard about Arunima Sinha? She is a very famous Indian woman who has created history. She was the first amputee female to climb Mount Everest. You know the history behind her climbing Mount Everest? Arunima Sinha was a national level volleyball player. And while traveling on a train, she was maybe pushed on the track from a moving train by some rowdy boys who were trying to snatch her gold chain or something. And in that accident she lost both her legs. Her entire dream came crashing in front of her. And when she was lying down on the bed in the hospital, rather than being totally shattered and disappointed in life, she made a promise to herself that the new purpose of her life would be to climb Mount Everest. This is the power of self belief. Just imagine her willpower, her belief in herself that she will be able to achieve the impossible. With her legs amputated, she made this promise to herself that there would be no crying, there would be no complaining, there would be no looking back, but creating new history. And yes, she did it. And after that, she has climbed many mountain peaks across the world. This is the power of self belief. So, believe in yourself. You have to pump self belief in yourself every day. Like you eat your food every day, you have to pump self belief into yourself every day. Believe that you can. God has given you immense power to do anything and everything. The world is full of opportunities only for those who are willing to go that extra mile, only for those who are willing to take that extra step. So, self talk, use affirmation, surround yourself with positive people, keep learning new things, keep upskilling yourself, keep rebuilding your self belief that I can repeat it in your mind, whatever you want to achieve, that I can do this, I will do this, I have done this, this is me. So you have to believe in yourself. Just imagine if the players, before starting a match, they give up. They see the opponents are too strong and we will not be able to defeat them. Will they ever make genuine attempts even to fight? Will they ever win that game? Impossible. If you all saw the movie 83, just few days back, it was only the self belief of the captain who made him achieve the impossible. So pump your self belief, and the best way to pump up your self belief is to face your fears. Don't procrastinate. The moment you decide that you will face your fears head on is a new boost to your self belief. Because by delaying facing your fears, you kind of break your own self belief. So, the best way to rebuild your self belief is to face your fears. What will happen? Either you will not succeed, but definitely you will learn some lesson from that failure. You will know what actions you need not do, or what actions you have to amend or modify to move ahead. So face your fears, believe in yourself, and keep trying. With this, we move on to our next power habit, which is the power of positive thinking. Now you have a creative visualization of an image of your successful self. Now, if you keep telling yourself that that image is a fantasy, I will not be able to achieve it, that this is, a far fetched dream, you will not be able to achieve it. You can only achieve it when you pump yourself, when you believe that it is possible. And that is only possible if you start practicing positive thinking. What is positive thinking? Positive thinking is when you don't let fears, doubt, limitations stop you from taking actions, stop you from even thinking or planning any new task. Positive thinking is when you believe that you will get a positive outcome to whatever project or goal that you are trying to achieve. So, the best way to keep yourself motivated, to keep yourself focused on your goal, is to think about the positive outcome. Let the positive outcome be so strong that it doesn't allow your fears to become more overpowering. Your positive thinking can help you keep, all the people who are trying to hold you back. Your positive thinking can be your source of strength. And nobody is born positive thinker. Positive thinking is a habit that you need to acquire. If you are a positive thinker, then you will notice that you are the ones who takes more risk. You are the one who is more adventurous. You are the one who enjoys life much more than people who are pessimists. Optimistic or positive people are the ones who actually learn to live life completely. They are the ones who would always see that there is something positive in every situation. So develop that habit, become that optimistic person. If something good happens, enjoy and indulge in that moment. If something bad happens, then just see that what has it taught you, what was the lesson behind it. Did you learn, did you receive that message? Change your action, change your plan, and move on. Optimism is one key that will help you always, not only to keep yourself motivated, but it will always rub on others. Leaders are always positive thinkers. Just imagine if Mahatma Gandhi was not a positive thinker, if Sir Martin Luther King was not a positive thinker, will they have been able to bring about a transformation in the world? Will they have achieved what they have and created that history in the world? Positive thinking makes you manifest that positive outcome, what you have dreamt of. So become that positive thinker and use the power of your mind to make it a reality. Positive thinking will keep pushing you. The person who invented the electric bulb, Thomas Edison, you know how many times he failed? He failed more than 2000 times. But it was the power of positive thinking that made him go on, modify his actions, learn from his and finally, not only invent the electric bulb, but he invented many, many things after that. So that is the power of positive thinking. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who try to make you hopeful, who try to create a sense of optimism in you, who try to make you have bigger visions, bigger dreams. Surround yourself with those people. Have mentors and coaches in your life. Read motivational books to keep you in a state of positive outcome or positive thinking. Keep your environment neat and clean. There should be colors around you to motivate you, to keep you positive. Don't change your environment. Keep it very positive and vibrant, so that you are in a state of hopefulness, you are in a state of optimism that yes, I can do it, I can achieve it. A system around you, a system inside you, that keeps your energy levels high and keeps you going on whatever task you are doing. Optimism or positive thinking will also help you enjoy the process. You will not feel that it is, a load on you to do or follow your routine or follow your habits. If you are a positive person, you enjoy the process, you enjoy the journey as much as you enjoy the destination. So make a note of it that you are going to be positive, you will make efforts to become positive. Whenever there is a negative thought that comes into your mind, you will just cut it like this, distract your mind to some other positive thought, start thinking of something different, maybe start thinking of some good time that you had with your friends or some good moment of achievement, anything that you can recall which can help you focus on that thought and cut down your negative thought. So whenever people around you are sitting and gossiping and criticizing something, move away from that place. You do not have to allow your mind to indulge in petty negative thoughts, because whatever efforts you take in the direction of self development, this negative talking, this sense of pessimistic approach will bring all that efforts down. So become proactive, be a person of positive thinking, think only of positive outcomes. If the soldiers start thinking that we will lose the war, they cannot win it. So before the war starts, prepare yourself in your mind for a victory. Then only you can be victorious. The same goes for your life. Think of victory, think of success, think of positivity, and that is what you will attract and manifest in your life. And as we move forward, the next powerful habit that I'm going to be talking about is goal setting. Your dreams, your desires will remain wishful thinking in your mind if you don't write them, if you don't quantify them, if you don't give them a time frame, and if you don't break them down into achievable actions. So what are goals? For example, you want to be rich in next 5 years. Now this is very vague. You want to have a good lifestyle. This is also very vague. You want to, be earning good amount of money. This is also very vague. Now if you quantify them and put a time frame and a target to it, then it becomes a meaningful goal. Like, I want to earn 5 lakhs rupees in a month in next 2 years. So this becomes a goal. I want to have 50 lakh of rupees in my bank account in next 5 years. This becomes a goal. I want to be healthy is a dream. I want to exercise every day and lose 5 kgs weight in next 2 months. That becomes a goal. So goal is a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, a unit, or a milestone that you can achieve. It gives direction to your life, it gives direction to your mind, it gives direction to your actions, it gives direction to your thoughts. Always, always, always give a direction to your life. If you think of a ship who has no goal, no destination to go, what will it do? It will keep
उसका
tossing.
शूज टूट गया मम्मी हाँ
It will keep tossing in
गिर
the
गया
sea. There would be no movement, there would be no direction. So why do you want to lead a life which is directionless? Why don't you give yourself a name? Why don't you make yourself move in one specific direction, a direction of success, a direction of progress? Because if you will not move with specific goals in your mind, you may move forward in one direction, then you would start moving in another direction. So instead of going straight towards the point B where you want to achieve, you will go zigzag, 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 and you may take, double or triple amount of time to reach where you intend to reach. So goals are the steps that will take you from your present position A to your desired position B. So climb that ladder of success step by step by achieving each and every goal that you define for yourself. So it's the time now. If you want to write your success story, start writing your goals now. Create your short term, your medium term, your long term goals. Short term goals may be for 3 months to 1 year, medium term from maybe 2 years to 5 years, and long term 5 years to 10 years. Give a sense of direction to your life, give a mission to your living. Think that how you would achieve all those things that you desire, what all actions you need to do. Your goals will stimulate you to plan your strategy, to plan your actions. Set realistic goals. Regularly review your goals. See your goals every day. Write them on goal cards, on diaries, on papers, on notepads, on your computer, and see them. Let them go into your mind every day. Let them recharge you. They will remind you that you cannot sit and procrastinate. You have a purpose to achieve. You have a reason to live. You have a journey to cover. So you have to get going. Start writing your goals in a journal, in any diary. Keep reviewing them and change your goals if you feel that they need some modification. Goals give you a guidance and a purpose to move forward in life. Goals also help you not to get distracted. They will keep you aligned to your bigger mission or your success life. Create goals for all areas of your life. It is not only for your career that you have to make goals. You have to make goals for your health. You have to make goals for your relationships. You also have to make goals for your, any kind of hobby or passion that you need to develop. You have to have a holistic approach towards your life, that you need to live, evolve, and grow in each area of your life simultaneously. So you should invest your time and energy in writing goals and pursuing goals in all areas of your life. And as we move forward, the next power habit is power of passion. Now, what is passion? Can you eat food without salt? Salt is that most important ingredient that makes your food tasty, that adds flavor to your life. So similarly, passion is that fire, is that fuel that will energize you to have better life experiences. People, students go to the same class, study from the same teachers, read from the same books, yet some of them excel going forward in their career, some become mediocres. Why is that? Even after receiving the same education, same books, same courses, the life takes different course for each one of them. It is because the passion in each person is different. Passion is your drive that makes you fight with any obstacle that comes your way. Passion is not that positive, feeling that you will get all the time. Passion is also sometimes, frustration, negative emotion, losing, but still it is like that fuel. What happens is, like, if you're passionate about a sport, it is not that you will always win. Sometimes you lose also, but that doesn't stop you from playing that sport. That doesn't stop you from not improving yourself. So passion is that true love for something, which makes you embrace that thing with totality, with failures, with anything not going your way. You take that in your stride. So passion has to be fueled. If you want to be successful, you should passionately feel for it. You should want it as you need food. You should want it as important as it is for you to breathe. So passion is that intensity of emotion that makes you want something so deeply that you will do whatever it takes to achieve that. That is the only difference between the leaders or the achievers and the non-achievers. The achievers are so passionate about the activity that even if they fail a number of times, they don't give up. They keep going, they keep improving, they keep mastering till they finally make it. We all know legend players like Michael Jordan, how passionate he is about his sport, that even when he misses on so many, baskets or whatever, winning points, still he doesn't get depressed or dejected. He wants to go on again with another, the same zest and enthusiasm because he feels that passion in his heart. We have seen cricketers like Virat Kohli, how much passionate he is about the sport. Nobody has to tell him to feel that intensity. It comes from inside. That passion shows in your performance. So if you want your performance to improve, you need to feel your passion. Filling yourself with that passion, filling yourself, growing your greed, growing your need for that success will make you go an extra mile, will give you that energy to face any problem, any obstacle. Passion will fuel you in your journey. So please fuel your passion with your emotions. Whatever you want to achieve, read more about it, learn more about it, engage more about it, creatively visualize it more, fill yourself with it till it fuels every second of your existence. All successful people are very passionate about the area or the field in which they create or leave their mark. So if you want to live an extraordinary life, be passionate about the subject that you want to create or you want to become successful in. Master it, be evolved in it completely and totally. And the next power habit that we move on to is power of communication. As humans, we all need to connect. We cannot live in isolation. And it is only when we connect with people well, when we understand what they want and they understand what we want, that we develop a good rapport with them, we develop a meaningful relationship with them, and becomes easy for us to transact with them, whether it is business or whether it is your personal equation. Good relation brings peace and harmony in life. So communication is one skill which if you've not been taught in school or college, you need to learn it and master it on your own. There are ample courses, books which are available online in store that you need to learn and read so you can master this art. Communication will always help you to collaborate with people, to do business with people, to work better in teams in your organizations, to connect more nicely with your family and friends. Learn the art of communication, understand the basics, that communication is non-verbal up to 70 to 90%. Words only constitute 7 to 9% of your communication. So develop that positive body language, that when you connect with people, you are open to listening, you are open to talk to them, you're open to hear them out, you are welcoming new relationships, new bonding. Learn about positive body gestures. Learn to look into people's eye when you talk. Have proper eye contact. Have positive smile on your face. Have a positive physiology in your body that you want to connect. When you incorporate the good points in communication, you will nurture good relationships around your workplace, in your house, in your social circle. You will be liked more by people, you will be appreciated more among the people, And this will also improve your self-confidence. This will improve your self-worth. All successful people are aware of this. They really train themselves well to master their communication skills. Have you noticed our Prime Minister? The way he communicates, have you seen his body language? I mean, he roars like a lion, he walks with confidence. That body language is so empowering. And this skill is something that you can easily learn. Before any meeting, before any presentation, prepare yourself in front of the mirror. Learn to look straight into people's eye. Keep your head held high. Be firm, be straight. Don't move, don't shake when you talk and connect with people. These are small, small tips that you have to keep in mind. Always be a listener if you want to communicate and connect with people. Allow others also to speak. Master the art of communication, and you will start becoming more and more successful in whichever area you are in. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are working in an organization, wherever you are, the better you connect with people, your chances in improving your business, your work, your performance will go higher. Master and learn communication skills, not only verbal, non-verbal, and also master written communication skills. Two small tips if you are not aware. Learn those learn those simple tips and tricks, how to greet, how to close any conversation, how to begin conversation, and this will give you an edge in any meeting. So master the art of communication, because successful people are always good communicators. Next important habit that we are going to be talking about is happiness. Now, what is happiness? If I ask you to mentally score yourself out of 10, that where are you now? Are you in a state of happiness? That means you are 10 on 10. You are mediocre, that is about 5. You are not too happy, you are kind of sad and little lonely, maybe 3, 4. So just give yourself some score, and I'll just come to it. Just give me 2 minutes. So yes, since I cannot interact directly with you, I don't know what scores you have given to yourself. In case you are not in a state of normal happiness or not in a state of joy, that means that you are missing so many things in your life. You realize that life is going by each day. Each day is important in your life. Nobody knows how long we are going to live. Then why waste even a single day by not being happy? Happiness does not cost us anything. It is our natural state of being. And we just have to normally relax into a state of being normal. And that state should be a state of happiness. When you're happy, what is your body language? You are like open, you are smiling, you are at peace, you are not irritable, you are not frustrated. But when you're not unhappy, when you're not happy, you are your body is closed, you don't want to talk, you don't want to interact, you don't want to think of anything new, your energy levels are low. And if you are constantly being in that state, how can you invite success into your life? How can you invite new ideas into your life? How can you try something new? How can you take risk? How can you learn something new? So what you need to do is inculcate the habit of naturally being in the state of happiness most of the times. Unless and until there is a genuine reason of not being happy, if there is really some very big disappointment or some tragedy or some sadness, genuine, then only you should be unhappy. Otherwise, happiness should be your normal state of being. And at any moment of time, if somebody asks you what is your happiness quotient, You should be say I'm 8 on 10 or 9 on 10. Why not? Why not? This is something which is absolutely in your hand. I am happy for no reason. That should be your state. Why do you need reasons to be happy? No, I'm happy because today I got a promotion. So that means you're going to be happy only on those specific occasions when there is your birthday or you got a promotion or you bought something new. Otherwise, you will not be happy. This is not the way to live. You should be happy all the time, unless and until there is a specific reason not to be happy. So try to raise your happiness levels every day. Check with yourself. Why am I not happy? What is the reason for not being happy? When life is good, I'm living, I'm alive, I am healthy, I have work to do, I have food to eat, then why am I not happy? Question yourself and try to be more happier. Try to invest in your happiness. Make it your make it your habit to be in a state of happiness. Whenever you feel that you're not happy, try doing some activity which will take you into a state of happiness. You have to consciously switch yourself to be happy. If you're feeling little depressed or little gloomy, just put on some nice music, just lighten up yourself, just go for a walk to a beautiful park, just go or maybe order some food that you like to eat. Do something to elevate your mood. Let this become your natural state, because once you learn to acquire happiness as your natural state of being, you will see a lot of changes coming into you. You will be open to adventure, you will be open to listen to new ideas, you will become more optimistic, you will be open to try new things, you will be open to take risk, maybe take a leap of faith and join a new organization, maybe quit your job or start your business, because you have to be in that space of hope, you have to be in that state of enthusiasm, you have to be in a state of happiness. Because agar if you are not in that state, if you are in a closed space that you don't want to try, you don't want to meet, you don't want to listen to new things, how will you become successful? Success is constant trial and efforts that you have to do in this journey. Something will work, something will not work, something will work very well, something may not work so well, but it may take you to the next level. So this will only happen when you are in a state to try new things. So take time out to do activities that make you happy. Every day, do one activity at least that makes you happy. Every day, eat something that makes you happy. Do small tuning in your schedule. Inculcate this habit of being happy. Keep yourself happy and motivated. See good motivating videos, read good books, be with people, call up friends, whosoever makes you happy. Try to be in that state of high vibrancies. Try to be in that state when you are open to listen, when you're open to try new things. Be in that positive state of mind, and you will see that you will grab on more opportunities rather than just thinking, overthinking, and limiting yourselves from taking those risks. So become a happier person and see how it will benefit your health physically and mentally. You will have more energy to do any course. You will feel more vibrant throughout your day. And as a result, your performance and your productivity will also improve. Our next power habit is power of reading. Today, reading doesn't mean only reading physical books. You could be reading ebooks, you could be reading or listening to audiobooks, or you could be doing some online courses, or you could be reading or enhancing your knowledge through any medium is what I refer to as reading. Reading always helps you to learn something new. It opens up an area of new ideas, a new horizon of knowledge comes to you. Do you realize that you make decisions in your life based on your knowledge? If suppose I ask you that you have 5 lakhs, how would you invest? Now, if by chance you only know that the way to multiply your money is putting the money in an FD, so you would put your 5 lakhs in an FD, which would give you 6% interest, and that is it. But if you are well read, if you have increased your knowledge and you know that FD is not a very good option, you could try equity, you could try mutual funds, you could, divide your principal into two, three, and invest in different options. So you could multiply the same 5 lakhs to maybe 10 lakhs in next 5 years, or you could just keep them at 6 or 7 lakhs in an FD. So by reading, your chances of increasing your knowledge will increase. As a result, you will have more options available. You will make more better choices in life. The quality of your life will also improve. The quality of your wealth will also improve. The quality of your career will also improve. So, continuously make investment in enhancing your knowledge and skill. Read every day, be updated. Every day new technology is coming, new advancements are happening, and if you don't keep yourself relevant, you will lose your sheen. You have to be in the competition, you have to upgrade yourself. A person who has knowledge, a person who is well read, is always respected the most, whether it is your organization, whether it is your family, whether it is any social gathering. You always look up to people for advice whom you trust that they have good knowledge. So why not become that knowledge magnet? Successful people are always readers. They are at the top of their game because they are well read. They are well aware of the market. They are well aware of competitors. They are well aware of any new rules, regulations which are coming. So, if you don't keep yourself updated, if you don't develop this habit of upskilling yourself, enhancing your knowledge, you should not think of being successful, because success will demand you to keep yourself updated all the time. So invest in yourself. Knowledge is a magnet. It gives you power to exercise your skills, your talent in a better way. You will win all the conversations, you will attract more people, and you yourself will feel more confident and more successful. You will take better choices and make your life better. So please promise yourself that you will invest your time every day, few minutes, in reading or enhancing your knowledge. Next power key that we are going to be talking about is power of relationship. Relationship is like, a cushion that surrounds you, a cushion that gives you comfort, a place of your peace and solace. So just imagine, if man was not meant to be associated with people, will he be able to evolve and do so much in life? It is only that we connect with people, we create a tribe, we create our social groups, that we are able to indulge in activities, we are able to enjoy the quality of life, we are able to achieve so much together. So relationship is that power which will always help you to feel belonged, that will give you the moral and mental and emotional anchoring whenever you need it in your life. If you are sad, your social circle, your relationships will lessen that sadness in you, because by sharing, your pain will be reduced. And if you're happy, your happiness will be multiplied if you share it with people around you. So relationship makes you enjoy life. It is the elixir of life which gives meaning and significance to life. If you do not have anybody to celebrate or enjoy your laurels, then what is the purpose of achieving them all? There was a recent survey in Harvey when they found out that most of the people who had become, who had achieved great heights in their careers, who had become CEOs, were facing lot of challenges in their personal life. So at a moment of life, when they were in the higher positions or hierarchy in their careers, they were losing it out mentally, emotionally. They were finding a void in their success because they had failed in their relationships. People who have happy relationships, who have a good social life, who have a good support system, always flourish in life. They not only stay physically fitter, their health is better, their longevity is better, and they always deal with stress and problems in a better way. So don't think that, by spending time with your family, with your children, with your parents, with your siblings, your friends, you are wasting your time. That is also one investment that will give you returns till your last day. That will give you a sense of happiness, a sense of achievement, a sense of being loved. So nurture your relationship like your career. Never ever think or take it for granted. It is always lonely at the top. So it is always better to take your people along to make your life journey beautiful and your success meaningful. So please remember that focus on your relationship, have your relationship goals as important as your career or your professional goals. Next important habit that we are going to talk about is power of purpose. Once you start giving meaning, significance to whatever action you are doing, then your commitment towards it increases to another level. I am doing a job. This is just like, it's a routine for you. You have to go, you have to work because it gives you money. But when you say, my job is the purpose of my living because I am creating something meaningful for the world, which will transform the lives of so many people around you. Like if you are a software engineer, or you are designing a new app, or you are designing a new product which can transform lives of people, or create more utility for the lives of people, just add it as a meaning to your work, that you are contributing towards improving life and the world in some way. Then your commitment to your work will significantly increase. Even if you are a housewife, if you add that to be, your purpose of life is to make my children successful, is to support my, spouse in their careers, whatever you are doing, if you add that as a purpose, then your commitment to it will increase. You will not feel the burden of doing it. You will feel that it is your duty, it is your responsibility, and it is the part of your life. Your stress levels will come down because you give it a very strong meaning. You do it not only with your mind but with your heart. So always, always, always think of a bigger thing. If now you don't know what is the purpose of your life, it's fine. Sometimes we discover the purpose of our lives at a very later stage in life. But till you know what the purpose of your life, just be committed to make yourself your best version. May this be the gift you can give to God for giving you this opportunity to live on this earth. Make a commitment to yourself that till I find a better or a bigger purpose of my life, making myself my best version is the purpose of my life. And in this process, you will find that you will do anything to make yourself a better human being, whether it is in terms of compassion, whether in terms of taking care of your health, whether it in terms of your conduct, your behavior. So once you start improving and working on yourself, things around you, people around you, everything around you will start moving in the direction of your desired dream. So be purposeful. Don't live a meaningless life. The purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. So commit yourself to some purpose. If you can't find a bigger purpose as of now, commit to becoming a better version of yourself. Extraordinary people are the ones who are committed to a purpose which is much bigger than themselves, and they contribute their entire life in working and achieving that purpose. Purpose gives you a sense of fulfillment, which is much deeper than just, a sense of possession. Like, if you buy a car, it is a sense of possession. It will make you happy for a very short period of time. But if you're living for a purpose and you make it a reality, like, you're working on a project and it turns out to be a success, then the impact of that success will be much deeper and it will be more long lasting, and you will feel a sense of achievement that will last for your whole life. So devote yourself to creating and living a purposeful life. Make small personal goals, start achieving them, live your life with your passion, and you will also discover your purpose. Next power habit that we are talking about is power of adventure. Now you must be wondering that what is adventure to do with, motivation, and what is adventure to do with success. But I have to tell you that to perform at your optimum level, you also need to recharge your batteries. Adventure is like, a break from your routine. It is a way to clean up your overstored mind of all memories, of all activities, of routines, of habits, everything. It is a way of, cleaning up the entire system and rebooting it with new fresh enthusiasm. You would have heard that, lot of leaders, lot of CEOs, they, run marathons, or they go skiing in the mountains, or they go cycling. What is it that makes them, go in for such kind of adventurous sports or any kind of activity which cuts them from their daily, routine? It is during these, moments of adventure they experience a high adrenaline rush, and this rush is something that makes them break their own mental limitations. So when, you are in that high energy or high activity, high performance zone, there is a lot of breakthrough that happens automatically in your mind. You don't even realize it, but at that, quick few seconds, you break your own limitations, your fears, your barriers. You take very fast quick decisions. You connect with people at a very high emotional level. So as a team, if you are into an adventure sports and you're playing with your teammates, that synchronization, that mental telepathy, all those kind of things have very deep impact on your learning and your life experiences. So adventure is one thing that you need to include in your life because it will recharge you. With adventure, I don't want you to go and jump from a parachute. It could be just, going with friends and playing football or playing cricket. It is, a sense of being in that competitive spirit where you learn to take quick decisions, where you learn to connect, where you learn to, take risk, where you learn to go with your instinct, where you learn to, break your own limitations and go out with all your power. So adventure is an inner way of revitalizing your own threshold of taking risk, your own, mindset, your attitude, everything changes. So please try to incorporate some kind of adventurous activities in your life. You could, go for any kind of sports, like, you could go and play badminton also, for which is very simple thing to do with friends. Do something, for few hours in a week. Just, disconnect with everything else, with all your plans, with all your, career moves, with all your studies, whatever you are doing. Just go in that zone and just enjoy that, yourself being in that high spirit, in being in that high activity zone. Because what happens is that during your, those moments, then you are supposed to perform your best, give your best shot. You release lot of hormones into your system, and they really pump you. They really de-stress all the stress that you've been holding, all the pain points which have been, stuck in you somewhere. They're all released in that moments of extreme high energy, and you perform with all your power. And once you know that, that kick of that adrenaline rush, you want to experience it more. Maybe you want to experience it in your business, you want to experience it in your relationship. So everything will get a new renewal, a new source of energy. So include it, because leaders, successful people often indulge in activities like this to recharge their brain, to think of newer ideas, to rewire new neurons, and get some super creative ideas into their mind during those few moments of high power. And next activity or next powerful habit that I would suggest is the power of determination. Goals will remain goals, dreams will remain dreams. Nothing will be achieved if you are not determined. Determination is your inherent force that will not let you give up. You will face challenges, you will face problems, you will face obstacles. And people, even if they have the best of plans, if they are working very, diligently towards their goals, but if they don't have that power of determination, they will give up after 2 or 3 failures, because they have, systematically, strategically designed and prepared everything, but they have failed to pump their willpower. You have to mentally prepare yourself for failure, because failure is inevitable. Everyone who has succeeded has undergone his own cycle of failure and success. You have to go through your own cycle. For some, the cycle may be little longer, for some it may be shorter, but each one has to go through his own cycle. And it is only the power of determination that keeps you going. So you have to fuel yourself every day. Keep yourself charged every day. Read books of successful people. See the struggles that they have gone through. That will keep you motivated. You will realize that nobody's got everything on a platter. Everybody's gone through their work, their share of hard work. People have faced challenges, still they have overcome them. The system, the environment, the people, everything will resist your success story. And this is the time when you have to prove to the world that you are made of strong will. Your will is unshakable, and you will take whatever it is to achieve your dreams. Believe in yourself, be determined, keep yourself motivated. Find mentors who would, keep pumping you with, your determination to go stronger. And it is only your willpower that will help you in the end to achieve and create a legacy. So please create your willpower by using affirmations, by using creative visualization, by watching motivational videos, reading motivational books, hiring or taking help of coaches. Ask somebody in your family or friend to guide you, to mentor you, but keep your determination high. Failures are inevitable, they are part of the journey. Learn from them, take lessons from them, and move on. Next power habit is power of action. Everything will remain theory if you don't practically go out and take action. Even our holy book, Bhagavad Gita, says karma is the most important thing and our prime duty as humans to do. We need to take action. All plans will remain plans, goals will remain written on cards unless and until you take a step forward. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So action is very important. Every day, take a small step, but at least move forward. If you know that you are at point A and you need to reach at point B in maybe next 3 years or 5 years, then every day you have to move forward at least, maybe by an inch, maybe by a centimeter, maybe by a meter, whatever. But you have to move forward. You cannot stay stationed in one position. Whatever small or big step you take, but take that step every day to move forward. And believe me, success does not come in a single day. Rome was not built in a day. It will take years and days and months of hard work, relentless working and pushing yourself, that you will taste what you dream of. So take actions, take control of your life, and keep moving forward. Action is the only thing that will guarantee results. If the ship is made from the best of wood and steel, if it has all the greatest technology to fight any storm, but if it doesn't go out in the sea, how will it prove its capability? Similarly, you may acquire all the knowledge, you may acquire all the skills, but if you don't go out and perform in the world, how will you show the world what you are made of? To learn swimming, you have to jump in the water. To show the world and to find your success, you have to jump and do your actions. So take small baby steps, but consistently take steps forward. That is very important. Next power habit is power of travel. Now you will be wondering why I've included this in motivational habits and habits when I'm asking you to live, be determined, be a performer, and now I get a power of travel in between. This is to make you understand that recharging your batteries is as important. We cannot keep using our computers, our phone endlessly. We have to recharge them. Similarly, our mind, our body also are constantly working towards the life we want to create, towards the goals that we want to achieve. So sometimes we need to take a pause. We need to travel, because what happens is sometimes we are just fueling our mind with the same kind of thoughts. Every day we are just reading our goals, we are just focusing on our ambition, we are just focusing on our the area that we are working. But we need to understand that today's world is a dynamic world. Everything is evolving, everything is changing very fast. So if we master one thing today, it may become irrelevant tomorrow. So we need to stay in a creative state of mind. We need to be open to new ideas. We need to be open to new learnings. We need to be open to adapting ourselves to any change or circumstances required. Like what happened in COVID. Everything was shut down suddenly. So all the companies had to go from actual working to the online mode, so everybody had to adjust in a very hasty way. So what happens when you're not prepared? This change comes at a very difficult cost, but when you are open and receptive, the change becomes very easily and comfortably. So when you travel, you see the world, you see new places, you see new cultures, you see heritage, you see different kind of people, you see how they live, how they eat, what they eat, how they dress. You open your mind to new ideas. You open your you open your horizon of knowledge, and you never know, you may need to incorporate something new in your business, in your whatever work you are doing. So when you've seen so much, you will be able to think and see, not from directly from a straight point of view, but from an eagle point of view, would be able to view things from a broader perspective. And that will give you scope of creating newer things, newer experiences, and creating or adding more value to the work you do. Travel also gives you space to spend time with your family and friends. Travel also gives you an opportunity to learn more about yourself, to self discover yourself more. It makes you experience life in a better way. You get to see beautiful places, you get to appreciate nature, it de-stresses you. So traveling, doses of simple traveling in between your busy schedules is an energy booster for you. So successful people always take small such breaks to rejuvenate their mind and their body. So if you keep doing such activities, you will return back recharged, you will return back renewed, and maybe new fresher ideas, new creative ideas will help you become or create a new novice product which may become a sensation in the coming future. Who knows? Who knows? So be open to learning, be open to trying new things, be an explorer at heart. The more you travel, the more you explore, the more you learn new things, you become a better decision maker, you make better choices, you learn new perspectives. And sometimes you break your own limitations, because sometimes we feel that the grass is greener on the other side. Maybe that part of the world is more privileged, they have better living conditions. But once you go there, you see that their life may be better in certain way, but they have their own challenges. So you break that conception in your mind that you are less privileged. So maybe you start living your life from a place of gratitude and appreciation. So, traveling is an eye opener. Always include that, whichever way you can in your life, to become more successful and happier as a person. And my next power habit is the power of health. I'll just take a minute break. So now by health here, I mean not only your physical health, but your mental health as well. The day you're born till the day you die, your health is by your side always. If you are physically fit and mentally alert, your performance and your conduct in life is definitely better. Just imagine that if you are suffering from any kind of disease, your success, your money, your relationship, your passion, your hobbies, everything will go for a toss. Nothing will matter. So, health is actually your wealth. If you are healthy, you can do so much more in your life. You can express yourself in such, so many ways. But if health is not good, you are only occupied with your health worries. It takes top priority in your life, and everything else takes a back seat. You lose your days in which you could have moved forward towards your success. You would have experienced so many good things in life, and you waste that time only in trying to improve your health. So don't take your health for granted. Invest in your health. Taking care of your body and your mind is your priority. It is the only thing that is going to be by your side till your last breath. Exercise regularly, whichever form: walking, running, gym, dance, playing, whatever it is, do it. do it 3 to 4 times in a week. You need to exercise, not only for your physical fitness, but also to de-stress yourself and reduce your anxiety. Exercise has numerous benefits. There are various researches, various studies done across the world. There are journals on it that health needs to be prioritized in life, and exercise is the best way to keep diseases at bay. For your mental health, try to de-stress every day, maybe doing some yoga, some pranayam, some meditation, or just relaxation by deep breathing or listening to some relaxation music. Just for 5-10 minutes, just let go of all mental activity. Just try to quieten your mind. We are every day inputting unnecessary information in our mind through our phones, through our computer, through YouTube. So much information, and most of it is not useful. So, don't you think that your cup is so full that how will you get new ideas? How will you get, new creative solutions? You need to declutter, you need to empty your mind. So do some kind of cleansing, do some kind of relaxation, that you declutter your mind. If you follow this practice of relaxing, letting go, decluttering your mind will expand and grow, and you will get new and innovative ideas, which could help you in improving your professional and your personal life. So give importance to your health. All successful people, even if it is getting up at 4 o'clock, even when they have meetings and big agendas, they always take out time to keep themselves physically fit and mentally charged. So if you want to be successful, think yourself that if you have to run a business empire, you have to have that kind of physical fitness and energy levels to run, manage people, manage your company. So you need to prepare now. Prepare your body, your mind for the success at position B, which you are aiming to achieve. Next is power of wealth. Now, wealth, I just not mean only the tangible wealth, that is your physical assets, your properties, your bank balance, but I also mean the intangible part of wealth, that is your skills, your knowledge, your qualities, anything that can help you live life in a better way. So you should always aim to multiply the wealth that you have, whether it is in terms of your assets, your money, whether it in terms of your knowledge, whether it is in terms of your skills, or whether it is in terms of your health. Always try to multiply it, learn new things. If you are, a knowledgeable person and in the space of education, try to learn more things, try to share that knowledge with as many people as you can. Try to, spread that knowledge around to multiple people through online videos, online courses, YouTube channel. If you are a wealth gainer, try to, multiply your wealth, because the more wealthier you are, you can experience life in more ways. You could use that wealth to create great business empires. You could employ more people. You could get, generate employment for your country. If you are, into product designing, you could use that wealth to design more products. You could uplift the economy of the country. If you are skillful in some way, try to improve on your skills and share that skills with more people. So wealth is a kind of energy which can help you expand whatever you have and share it with more and more people to make this world a better place. Don't you think that you will feel so proud of yourself if you leave this earth a better place than it was when you were born? So if you can contribute and improve the lives of people around you, the world in any ways, then wealth is that tool. Wealth is that energy that will allow you to enhance whatever you are doing in, in multiple ways. You could have better lifestyles, you could do more courses, you could learn new skills, you could travel to more places. Everything requires wealth to grow and expand. So always, always, always expand your wealth base. If people who are successful, they do not have only one source of income, they have multiple sources of income. They invest in different businesses, they expand themselves through their knowledge, through their skills, through their business empires, through their philanthropic efforts. So with more wealth, you can contribute much more. So wealth should always be a priority in your life, and it is your prime duty to enhance whatever you are born with, improve it further, share it further, expand it further, and you will also have a sense of achievement with a sense of success. And now we come to the end of this. Last but not the least, power of contribution. Success is incomplete if it is not for the welfare of not only you, but for others. If you just pursue materialistic success, there would be a time in your life when you would feel that whatever you have done is only for your selfish needs. It has no impact on the world, it has no impact on life of others, and that success will feel shallow. This is what happens. This is what has been explained very well by Maslow in his hierarchy of needs. If you would like to go and search, it says that in the end, the topmost need of any human is the need for self actualization. The need when you feel that your life is worth living. You have contributed in a way that makes lives of other people better. So always, while pursuing your successful story or successful life, always, always, always sideline a theme or a purpose, that how you would contribute to make this world a better place. It could be through your knowledge, it could be through your wealth, it could be through your any kind of skill that you have. You could share it with others, you could teach it to other people, you could write books, you could create courses, you could create channels, you could make new products for the people to use, which could bring benefit to their life. Any which way, if you are contributing, your success will be holistic, and it will bring with it lot of peace and a sense of fulfillment. Ultimately, life is all about a sense of worthiness. So what we aim through these 21 power habits is to give you holistic health, holistic success, outwardly materialistic success, and inwardly peace, harmony, and solace. So if you want to be successful, pursue both kinds of success, inward success and outward success, and have a wonderful life ahead. And with this, I would just like to repeat the power habits once again, just to make you realize that each one is as important as the other. Try to include all of them. And we start with the power of gratitude, power of prayer, power of smile, power of affirmation, power of visualization, power of self belief, power of positive thinking, power of goal setting, power of passion, power of communication, power of happiness, power of reading, power of relations, power of purpose, power of adventure, power of determination, power of action, power of traveling, power of health, power of wealth, and power of contribution. In the end, I would just wind up, and the final takeaway would be that to make your life successful, you have to take responsibility. The more you self develop yourself, the more successful you will be. For self development, you have to devote your time and your energy. Prioritize yourself, invest in yourself, dedicate 1 to 2 hours in self improvisation every day, set up a morning routine, start your day with gratitude, prayer, affirmations, visualization, reviewing your goals, meditating, exercising, recharging yourself, and along with that, investing your time in upskilling yourself, investing your time in socializing, and creating a core group around you to support you, to motivate you, and to anchor you. Use each day of your life in a productive way, and your dream life will be your reality in the coming years. And with this, I come to an end of today's presentation. If you want a mentor or a book to guide you, 21 Power Keys is the book that will help you transform your life. You could order it, buy it, or read it online. And to follow us, you can follow us on our LinkedIn, on our Instagram, or on our Facebook or YouTube. Shivoham Unlocking Potentials is here with a promise to help you transform your life and become personally and professionally successful in all your endeavors. So I come to an end and thank you all for your patience and for listening. And I hope all these habits will help you achieve whatever goals you set for yourself. With this, I will be open to taking your questions. And thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your valuable words on this topic. We are very glad to hear from you. I hope our audience learned many new things from this session. Once again, I would like to thank you for joining us and sharing your experience, your precious time and knowledge with us. So with that, we will go ahead to the question answer session. Ma'am, there is a question.
Yeah.
Is success a journey or destination?
See, success can never be a destination, as I told you, because success is relative. What you see success today will not be the same after 5 years or 10 years. Because as you keep achieving, your potential will also become better and your desires will also evolve. You would want to go higher and higher, because till now you can just see maybe few steps ahead, but once you reach there you would be able to see more steps ahead. There would be more people who are at higher positions, so your success will change. So success is always a journey. You will keep growing, you will keep evolving, and you will keep desiring more and more things in your journey.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for clearing this question. Ma'am, there is a line said by someone that success is getting what you want and happiness is wanting what we get. Do you agree with this quote?
See, I do agree with it, because happiness is not something that we need to achieve. Happiness is the state of a natural being. And with little efforts, if you are not naturally a happy person, by little efforts and building up your daily habits, happiness will become a part of your journey and it will amplify any experiences of your life to be much more. So whenever you become successful, if you are a happier person, your way of enjoying it or your indulgence in it will be much more, because happier is a more stronger emotion which makes you a deeper sense of connection, a deeper sense of satisfaction, a deeper sense of gratification. So happiness should go as part of your life everyday experience, and success is like milestones. You will feel it when you achieve a specific thing. So that success can be still measurable on certain achievements, but happiness is your daily thing. You have to be in that zone all the time.
Thank you, ma'am. The last question is, can I ask?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. The last question is, when did we consider ourselves as success?
See, that is, each one has to have his own definition. And see, if for you, success at this age would be different from me. My definition of success would be different from yours at my age. For you, maybe, building a family, starting a family, having a good career, buying your own house, buying your own car could be success. But for a person who's already in their 50s, for them success could be contributing for the welfare of other people, building a large empire, creating a legacy. So it will keep changing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you know Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you always move upward. First, you satisfy your basic needs, that is your hunger, your friendship, your social life. Then your self-esteem needs, that you need position in society, you need to have family, you need to have a status. So once you start achieving one by one, your success, your desires also keep evolving. So for you, what success is at this moment of time is your personal thing, depending on what you desire, what you aspire for. And for each one, it will be different. It will differ with your age. It will differ with, the growth that you experience in your life. And see, if you achieve lot of growth in your first few years, your vision of success will be much higher compared to somebody of your same age. You understand?
Yes,
Because you
ma'am.
will be at a higher position and your overview will be much more, your perspective will be much more wider. So try to do and learn as much as you can now to widen that horizon. Because only if you have a wider horizon, you will visualize yourself and set higher goals for yourself. You will not have a tunnel vision if you keep yourself confined to whatever knowledge you have now. So broaden that base and your vision will improve. If your vision improves, your goals, your efforts will also move ahead accordingly.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering these questions. It was a very effective for our audience as well as me. That was very good piece of advice, and thank you, ma'am, for answering these questions once again. Now I would like to request. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, now I would like to request everyone to kindly open their camera for a snapshot.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
You can stop presenting your screen.
Okay, sure.
Once again, I request everyone, please open their camera for a snapshot. Ria, have you taken the screenshot?
Give me 1 second, ma'am.
Okay.
Done.
Thank you, Ria. Now we have come to the end of our webinar. I would like to thank everyone who made this meeting possible and wonderful. A special thanks to Ms. Ritu Tandon ma'am for this wonderful presentation and her valuable time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret
Exactly.
of your success is found in your daily routine.
Very true. Absolutely perfectly summed up. So change your habits, change your life. Thank you.
Thanks to all once again for coming. Now you all are good to go. Thank you. You all are good to go.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. It's been really very insightful session, and you thrown us a wonderful points like the do's and don'ts and the pros and cons and how to tackle the things in our day-to-day life in a very in vivid manner and very elaborately, and giving us many wonderful observations how to tackle and self-motivated things. Thank you, ma'am. It's been really very insightful session. And
Thank
I
you.
also thank the hosts for organizing and providing us wonderful opportunity.
Most
Thank you
welcome,
all.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wish you all the best.